Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Eric Morton. Here is the news for April 5th, 2025. According to new reports from multiple in-person and social media sources, 3 shows in Celestial Park have been scrapped prior to the opening of Epic Universe, and several entertainment team members have already been cut. Epic Universe is the latest addition to the theme park lineup at Universal Orlando Resort. The park, which is scheduled to officially open on May 22nd, has been undergoing stages of Universal team member previews for the past several weeks. After only allowing team members into Epic Universe, the latest previews allow them then to bring up to 3 family members or very close friends. The team members' family preview dates were recently extended to April 15th. As part of the previews, guests have been able to experience some of the many new entertainment offerings in Epic Universe. A previous episode of the Discover Universal podcast revealed a hint of the supposedly many shows, performers, and original characters that would be bringing the worlds of Epic Universe to life, which were said to include magical exchange students in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, a group of wandering monster hunters in Dark Universe, interactive dragons in How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, etc. However, the podcast also had Universal team members go into more detail regarding the entertainment in Celestial Park. The residents of Celestial Park, known as Celestians, are known in the land's lore for maintaining the Chronos at the entrance of the park and building the portals guests use to visit other worlds. Trademark applications filed by Universal implied that several of the Celestians would be original characters. The podcast episode specifically described some of the entertainment in Celestial Park. This entertainment was confirmed to include a group of traveling characters who have gone through several of the portals and have returned to tell stories of their adventures. Well, this group, described as a band, would create a musical moment using artifacts they brought back to Celestial Park. Another original character was described as interacting with guests and using sound to power the land. Many of these performances would take place on or near a performance venue called the Hemisphere Stage. According to several sources, many of the entertainment offerings in the Celestial Park section of Epic Universe have already been cut or scrapped. These reports all state that a wandering musician playing a guitar, that entire band show involving several entertainers, 2 more unnamed stage shows, and another performer who interacted with guests near the Hemisphere Stage have all been permanently removed from the entertainment lineup. A reasonably large number of other Celestians have also been removed, according to the reports. These changes are all reported to be budget cuts. Multiple social media posts from team members have mentioned the performers in Epic Universe expressing their sorrow at the changes and stressing the importance of live entertainment in theme parks. This is really sad. I know Epic Universe has a ton of entertainment. I know people who work in that entertainment world, and there are so many people involved in this, and we really thought they were going all in, pulling out all the stops for this, and even before the opening of the park, they're deciding to cut this. Now, we've heard this because of budget. People have speculated maybe the entertainment offerings just weren't connecting with people. Other people said maybe it's just creating too much, going to create too much traffic in the front of the park. Whatever it is, our hearts go out to the people who are losing their jobs. It's not fair, and I know as someone who, again, has a lot of friends who work in entertainment, it's a really tough business, and it's kind of unfair that we often see entertainment employees, entertainers, as sort of disposable or like a transient type of thing where it's just normal for people to be out of work and in work and out of work. It's sad, and boy, I hope some more offerings are brought back and these people find a way to land on their feet. And I hope that there is entertainment in Celestial Park. I want the park to succeed. Everybody wants it. Everybody's really excited about this park, and the entertainment is one of the most exciting parts of it. Let's hope. A new Instagram reel posted by Universal provides a behind-the-scenes look at the monster makeup experience in Epic Universe. Universal previously shared a look at the different monster makeup looks, but the new reel is more focused on the actual building where the experience will take place. The reel from Universal's Instagram at Universal Creative Official is hosted by Senior Creative Director Pete Carcillo. The room has a black wallpaper look and chandelier-style light fixtures. On the wall by each makeup station are lantern lights flickering with blue electricity. Carcillo explains that the space was based on the original Universal Monster Makeup Lab. There are prop makeup kits on a shelf paying tribute to famous makeup artists. Following a brief tour, Carcillo sits down in one of the makeup chairs to show an example of the Frankenstein's monster makeup. The team members creating Carcillo's new look are wearing an official costume there. It looks like a white lab coat. Tickets for the Darkmoor Monster Makeup Experience are now available for purchase as an add-on to a theme park ticket. There are two options, the Experiment ticket starting at $45 and the Transformation ticket starting at $169, each with different makeup options. Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Universal Orlando Resort extended their team member family previews of Epic Universe by another week and a half. Team members and their families can now visit the park through April 16th. When team member family previews were announced, the dates were originally March 17th to 25th and March 29th through 31st. The last update extended through April 5th. This follows the original team member exclusive previews, which were also extended. With the extension, team members and their families can visit the park even more before its May 22nd grand opening. Employees can reserve tickets for themselves and up to 3 family members via the Universal External Ticket Distribution Set. ETDS, you know it as ETDS. There's a strict no photo or video policy, but team members can share official My Universal photos taken by photographers in the park. There has been controversy surrounding team member previews. Some employees reportedly were bringing vloggers, bloggers, reviewers, influencers, and saying they were family members. And those media have posted Epic Universe content. Few and far between, but we've heard there have been a lot of widespread disciplinary actions taken. The latest extension has made many wondering if Universal will follow through on their previously promised annual pass holder previews. When pass holder Epic Universe tickets were released, Universal said more information about pass holder previews would be announced at a later date. A new post on the Discover Universal blog has announced the first National Epic Universe Portals Tour coming to select cities in the U.S. this spring. The newly announced Epic Universe Portals Tour is said to include a glimpse of the adventures that await in the immersive new theme park. The highlight of the tour will be a 30-foot tall replica of the Kronos that is situated by the main entrance to Epic Universe. The article describes how guests will be invited to approach the mesmerizing portal structure to witness action-packed sequences that celebrate the incredible adventures of the new theme park. Visitors will get the chance to take a photo beside the portal and can visit the structure at night for a show with dynamic lighting and music. Universal did not reveal any additional details about the tour yet, but did confirm it will also include an opportunity for guests to enter a sweepstakes. The winner will receive a trip to Universal Orlando Resort. Based on the article's wording, the sweepstakes will likely be similar to the one previously announced by Today, where guests receive 1 day at Epic Universe along with days at other Universal Orlando parks. The tour has been confirmed to make stops in Atlanta, New York City, Philadelphia, and Chicago. The full dates and locations are as follows: April 11th through 13th, that's Atlanta, Georgia, at the Pemberton Place, adjacent to World of Coca-Cola. April 23rd through 26th, New York, at Rockefeller Center. May 16th through 18th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Rocky Steps. June 13th through 18th in Chicago at Pioneer Court. The tour will open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., though the blog does note that times are subject to change. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free. So book today. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WWNT or www.nt.travel, and their team will design your next epic vacation from Universal Parks to Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts, Disney Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, so much more for the theme park fan in you. Check them out. The number 1 on the door of 12 Grimmauld Street in Universal Studios Florida has been removed, damaging part of the building's facade. The address at 12 Grimmauld Place can be found at the London waterfront at Universal Studios Florida, near the entrance to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley. The facade resembles the ancestral home of Sirius Black's family from the Harry Potter films. The house also served as the headquarters of the Order of the Phoenix. Recently, the door was repaired from the wood being broken over the weekend. The repaired area is on the lower left rectangle of the door, which painted a darker shade of black than the rest of the wood. The bottom portion of the door was repaired, but now the number 1 is missing from the gold number 12 at the top of the door. You can see the spot where the 1 was previously attached, now been peeled away. I'm sure they're going to fix it soon. It's possible months of Florida weather caused the number to naturally fall off, or a team member could have removed it for maintenance. We don't really know. Maybe a guest damaged that door, though. Universal also recently announced that Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey will be temporarily closing for refurbishment this month over at Universal Islands of Adventure. Both Harry Potter lands are in the midst of celebrating butterbeer season with the merchandise and special snacks as well. Some construction walls surrounding the Universal Studios store in CityWalk, Orlando have been removed as expansion work continues. In our last update, more colorful paint was added to the interior facade of the store. Now the construction walls that surround the glass window at the corner of the store have been removed. There are still construction walls up on the right of the window in front of a doorway. The walls that surround the yellow cement wall have been also removed, providing a full view there. The elevator between the two walls, those blue walls, remains accessible to guests. Construction walls still surround the area of the building's facade to the left of the yellow wall. Red framework is visible above the walls as it's being installed around the doorway of the store. A second yellow wall at the corner of the store is also visible as construction walls have been removed from this area as well. A view from above shows crews installing the red framework behind the construction walls. Behind the other set of construction walls, the doors are open. You can sort of see a peek inside the store. Flooring is blue, white, and gray, and a fan sits near the doors to, I guess, keep those workers cool. A checkout counter is near the doorway with bags sitting on top and other construction items nearby. Crews have started to replace the roofing and construct a new patio for the Lone Palm Airport Bar at Universal CityWalk, Orlando. The Margaritaville Bar that closed earlier this month for construction has been going on for a while. 9 months after Jimmy Buffett's plane, the Hemisphere Dancer was removed from the patio. When we last checked in on the bar, the old straw roofing had been removed, exposing the wood beneath. Crews have installed new weatherproof sheathing on the roof. The bar's signage and some props remain attached to the frame above the roof. The sign now points to additional seating by the waterfront. There are several tables and chairs, some with umbrellas, making up for the lack of seating around the bar. Behind the construction walls where patio seating used to be available, dirt has been flattened and work is currently underway on new structures. Near the back railing is a wooden framework on the ground. There are 3 circular concrete forms as well. These may be for new permanent structures, maybe new supports for Buffett's plane. We don't really know. When the Hemisphere Dancer was removed last summer, Margaritaville said in a statement that the plane would return in 2025. According to the Lone Palm Airport Bar webpage, it's being refurbished under the care of Buffett's personal team. The work around the bar may be to prepare it for the plane's imminent return. For Halloween Horror Nights fans, March is when speculation season gets into full swing. In addition to the new speculation map for Universal Studios Florida, Horror Nightmares on X has also shared speculation map for Halloween Horror Nights 2025 at Universal Studios Hollywood. Now we're in April. Things are just going to keep ramping up and ramping up. This latest, more complete speculation map once again comes courtesy of HHN Nightmares on X, at HHN Nightmares on X. The account has previously posted speculation maps for HHN in the past several years, and the themes of the haunted houses are often scarily accurate. Scarily, you get it. As always, however, this map is all rumors until Universal makes official announcements, and all the potential themes are subject to change at any time. As the original post also notes, things can and will change and focus less on locations. HH Nightmares previously posted I called it HHN. HH Nightmares previously posted an earlier version of the speculation map using holiday-style symbols to represent the houses back in December. The speculation map shows the usual layout of Universal Studios Hollywood, with the black dots and symbols representing the potential themes of haunted houses. Some of the haunted houses will involve existing franchises, while others will have original themes. These include the thumbs up symbol at Soundstage 15, the security camera at T-Pad near Transformers The Ride, 2 trash bags at H-Lot T2, the bloody film reel at UBE Universal Boulevard event venue, and the ghost inside a magnifying glass at Soundstage 12. As many fans have already noted, the thumbs up symbol is almost definitely intended to hint at a possible haunted house theme to Fallout, which would be a new franchise for HHN this year. The nearby security camera symbol is also widely considered to reference Five Nights at Freddy's, maybe Five Nights at Freddy's 2, since we got a trailer of that earlier this week. This would also match the previous Christmas symbol, showing a shelf of toys, being a reference to Blumhouse, though the location has shifted since the December map. In the bottom left corner of the map, the bloody film reel symbol may be a reference to Slaughter Cinema 2. This 2024 haunted house took the form of a horror movie marathon located at the Cary Drive-In, was a sequel to the original Slaughter Cinema House from 2018. Another potential meaning for the film reel could be a reference to the director, also known as Paolo Ravinsky, who was a main event icon of HHN 13. The director last appeared in the HHN Icons Captured Haunted House in 2021. The director appeared previously in Hollywood, but Slaughter Cinema has been an Orlando-only location so far. The current frontrunner for the two trash bags is that the symbol represents Terrifier. Since the series received a third installment in 2024, we previously speculated that the area using a Santa Claus beard was a reference to Terrifier on the Christmas map seen right here. The magnifying glass, meanwhile, has fans once again hoping for a haunted house themed to Scream. The Universal Studios Hollywood map also includes a few areas that do not directly match the map for Orlando. The event at USH has fewer houses as usual, and the two coasts often have differing lineups. The Parisian courtyard was previously shown with a Christmas wreath-style symbol and is now represented by a short doll. This is likely an original haunted house concept. Another symbol unique to Hollywood is the pointed hat located at H-slot T1. Despite looking similar to the Harry Potter sorting hat, wouldn't that be fun, a sorting hat, and the sorting hat is like sorts you into hell? That'd be fun. But it's more likely to be an original witch concept or new iteration of the popular original scarecrow, which has been used in houses and scare zones previously. It's likely that the Death Eaters will return to take over Hogsmeade as an unlabeled scare zone. Both the Revenge of the Mummy location and the Terror Tram are currently marked as unknown. So we'll have to wait to see more complete map to find out more about these locations. The Terror Tram tends to get a new theme each year. Last year was Enter the Blumhouse, while 2023 was the original concept, The Exterminators. We'll see. These are really fun, I think, for a lot of fans. The orange spots on the map, by the way, represent some of the potential scare zone areas. As with the previous map, all of them are labeled unknown, apart from one black bird teased in a possible link to Murder of Crows. The purple areas represent possible entertainment, and both have changed since the Christmas map. One spot had a hand reaching towards a cookie at the DreamWorks Theater, and the second showed a jet ski at the Waterworld Theater. The DreamWorks Theater is now labeled as unknown, while the Waterworld Amphitheater shows a crossed out medical symbol. For the last 2 years, the Waterworld Amphitheater has been host to the Purge Dangerous Waters. So anyone knows, but these are always fun. So take from it what you will. Universal Studios Japan has free Wi-Fi now available through the entire park. Universal Studios Japan launched a web page explaining how to use the Wi-Fi. There are 2 ways to connect. You can connect via the official Universal Studios Japan app by clicking the bar at the top of the homepage, following the instructions, and selecting Connect. You can also connect directly through your device's settings. Make sure Wi-Fi is turned, do I really have to tell you this? Make sure Wi-Fi is turned on. Then you find a network called Universal, follow the instructions, and click Connect to the internet. Thanks, Dad. I'll teach you how. You can access the Wi-Fi once a screen confirming you are connected appears. Well, you can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen each and every week. For more information on these stories, head to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content. Click that bell for notifications. Make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with Universal Parks News Today. For UPNT, this is Eric Morton saying, the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.